Hello, hello, Amira Alvarez here, CEO and founder of The Unstoppable Woman. So today I want to talk about being willing to be on your growth edge and what happens if you really stay on that edge and you don't stop growing, okay? So there's all sorts of things that happen here. So the growth edge, before you get comfortable in the tension of always being in growth, right? On that edge, pushing yourself just a little bit more every day, every time you're going for something. Until you get comfortable with being in the tension of growth, it can be a really challenging, to say the least, place to hang out. It can be terrifying, actually, and you might want to throw a fit. You might want to go into victim mode. You might want to complain. You might want to blame. You might want to retreat. All of those are, I'm going to say, normal reactions, and yet they don't get you where you want to go. Okay, they don't get you further along. They actually bring you back from that growth edge into the comfort zone, into the norm, into where you're just cruising along. And that's not where your quantum leap is going to happen, whether it's a quantum leap in income that you want, or it's a quantum leap in some other place in your life. Say it's in your relationship, say it's in your health, say it's in your weight, say it's in how much sex you're having, or whether it's great sex, or maybe it's in how much travel you're doing, or what your physical environment or your clothing looks like. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, your spirituality. Like you're either going to be always growing and on that growth edge, or you're going to be in the safe zone. And although initially it feels great to move back into that comfort zone, ultimately that is a life of regret, because you don't actually actualize on what you want. You stay in safe and sane. So I have this great quote that I want to read you. I just started reading Tim Ferriss's book, Tools of Titans, The Tactics, Routines, and Habits of, I don't know the full title, Billionaires, I think. Hold on, let me get it. Billionaires, Icons, and World-Class Performers. So it's his newest book, and I have mixed feelings about Timothy Ferriss. On the one hand, I think he does amazing things in the world. On the other hand, he's so like in this kind of male energy driven stuff. But learn what you can from people who are really successful instead of rejecting it. So that's my stance. So in the beginning of the book, he has two quotes, one of which I love. Like, I read this last night and I was like, yes, was this. It's by Kurt Vonnegut, okay? Out on the edge, you see all kinds of things you can't see from the center. Big, undreamed of things. The people on the edge see them first. Isn't that powerful? Like, my whole body went, "Ooh," when I read that. I'm going to read it to you again. Out on the edge, you see all kinds of things you can't see from the center. Big, undreamed of things. The people on the edge see them first. You need to be on your growth edge if you're going to see the opportunities, if you're going to see the undreamed of things coming in, the next steps, the amazingness that is right there waiting for you. But you have to be on your growth edge. You have to have that willingness to step forward and into what's next in your life, in your business, in your entrepreneurial journey, in your corporate world, wherever you are. This is so important. And what I see is so many women, I work with women, but this is for all people, but so many women retreating from that edge when it gets uncomfortable. And you can't do that. Not if you want to make your life a friggin' work of art. Not if you want to feel worthy in the world, like you have kept your commitments to yourself. You have actualized who you are. I get that, like, we're all born worthy, like our divine self, our spiritual self. There is nothing unworthy about us. But if we want to be who we know ourselves to be, you have to be growing and keeping those commitments to growth for yourself, not retreating. So this is one of the things that I teach my clients how to do, and I would love to teach you how to do. Because if you want more for yourself, if you get real and say, I actually do want more for myself, and I don't care if you're in business or not, okay? It could be something else in your life. And you're ready to be unstoppable, meaning going for more always. It doesn't stop. It's beautiful that it doesn't stop. Let me just tell you, so many women are like, but I'm doing great already and I've accomplished all of this, and don't I get credit for that? Yes, of course you do. And don't you want more? Don't you want even more, like a friggin' outrageously stunning life? I know I do. And that's why I keep staying on my growth edge. And you have to get comfortable in the tension. So the call to action here is come to the Unstoppable Woman Summit. It is the quickest, fastest way to work with me. It will be such an immersive experience. You will deep dive into this material. And it's also the least expensive way to work with me. So if you have any desire to work with these concepts I keep putting out there, now is the time to register for the summit. The early bird ticket price, which is only $497, it's a screaming deal, ends at the end of this month. Don't frickin' delay. Like, book your ticket, book your room, book your flight. Let's do it. It's time. Okay, have an awesome day. Rock it out. Mwah. Take care.